Hello and welcome. I hope you're enjoying this Healthy You Feel Good Festival with Fresh Ely. And so well done for tuning in. You've taken the first step towards better health and well-being. My name's Christina and I'm an instructor with a local charity called PosAbility. PosAbility, we are positive about your ability, and that's what it says on my shirt. We specialise in therapeutic exercise for people who are living with long-term neurological conditions. So it might be stroke survivors or people living with Parkinson's disease or MS. But we also help people whose mobility is just a little bit reduced, maybe due to arthritis or injury. So anyone of any age, any ability is welcome to join me. And you can do all these exercises from a chair. So if you've got a standard kitchen type chair like this one available, that would be ideal. But whatever you're sitting in now will be fine. And if you're a wheelchair user, you can access these exercises from your wheelchair. Shall we get started? So to begin with, we just need to make sure that you've got plenty of space around you, that you're not going to bang into anything as we go. And coming to our work positions then. So that's feet flat on the floor, sitting nice and tall. We'll start with a deep breath in through the nose and blow that away. That'll just help keep you calm and relaxed and ready to begin. So we're going to start with a bit of a warm-up. So let's do some marching on the spot to begin with. If you're unable to use one side of your body, perhaps through pain or paralysis, you can hop along with us. All movement is good movement. Maybe you can bring in the arms as well. We'll soon start to feel a little bit warmer. Maybe a bit shorter in the breath. That's okay, don't worry. Lovely. We're just going to slow that down now and start to bring everything to a rest. We're going to mobilise all our major joints before we do anything too strenuous. So we'll start with the ankles with a little bit of toe tapping. So keep your heels down, just allow your toes to lift and fall. Take it nice and gently. Always work at your own pace and within your range of comfort. I'm going to try alternating one foot and then the other. That's great. Bringing those toes to rest. If you just come up onto your tiptoes, a little bit of stretch through the ankles there, and then gently bounce on your heels. That's great. Lovely. Bringing those feet to a rest, you're doing really well. I'm going to turn to the side for a moment to give you a better view, but you sit as you are. So allow yourself to sit back in the chair. You're going to bring one foot off the floor if you can. Point your toes and then flex them back. So it's a bit of point and flex. Getting some movement through your ankles. Try a bit of rotation. So draw an O with your toe. This will help alleviate fluid. If you suffer from fluid build up on your ankles, this could help. Try the other direction. And then bringing that foot to the rest. Try the same with the other leg if you can. So heel off the ground, back to point and flex. You're doing really well. Lovely. Just relax that ankle for now. I'm going to draw an O with your toe. So get that circular motion through your ankle. Really loosening it up. Great. And coming back the other way. That's super. Bring those feet to a rest. I'm going to move up to the knees and get those moving too. So we're going to start gently. Bring one foot forward with your heel resting on the floor. A little lift. And it's back to place. So it's heel in place. That's it. Take your time. Work at your speed. Lovely. If that's reasonably comfortable, we can extend that movement. You can move from your heel through to your toe. So your foot's coming slightly under the chair if you can. Getting that wider range of movement through the knee. So we'll just do a few of those. That's great, well done. I think master one more. Lovely. Bringing that foot to rest. Super. Let's try the same with the other leg then. Start gently. Heel and place it is to begin with. Just gives you a chance to see how your knee is feeling. Is that okay? Maybe you'd like to extend that movement then. From your heel through to your toe, bring your foot slightly under the chair. Lovely. Great, still feeling well? Good. And bring that foot to rest. Magic. We're going to move up to the hips next. So start position is with your heels and knees together, or as best you can. Keep that nice tall posture. It gives you plenty of room to get the oxygen in. And take some steps to the side. So just a little step to the side and back. It's as simple as that. If you often experience pain in your hips, you probably want to keep the movements small for this section. You can bring the step a little wider if you like. Now, don't do yourself a mischief, not on my account, please. Lovely. Just bring that foot to rest for a moment. Let's try and make that movement a little bit bigger if it's comfortable for you. Bring the knee higher as you step out. Lifting the knee again as you bring the foot back to center. So it's up and out and up and back. Keep that going. Lovely. Keep nice and smooth. Wonderful. Let's try one more, shall we? Lovely. Thank you. Brilliant. Bringing that foot to rest. If you can, we'll do the same on the other side. So start gently. That's it. Just ease into it. Step into the side and back to center. Still working at your pace. You don't have to keep up with me if I'm going too fast. Lovely. Perhaps you'd like to bring that step a little bit wider. Super. All good. Bringing that foot to rest for a moment. Let's make that movement a little bit bigger if you can. Bring the knee up as you step out to the side. Lift the knee again as you bring the foot back to center. So it's up and out and up and back. And we'll do a few of those. That's great. Well done. Go on, one more. That's the way. Lovely. Bringing that foot back to center and stepping your feet apart so you feel well balanced and secure in your chair. Just encourage you to sit up nice and tall. That's great. We're going to now bring our hands together. So if you can interlock your fingers, you might find it easier just to hold one hand underneath or over the top, whatever's comfortable for you. So we'll just rock through your wrist to begin with. Just loosening that up. Great. Lovely. Bring the hand to rest in your lap. And bring both hands up to meet your chin. Great. And then your nose. Lovely. Top of your head if you can reach. Great. So really getting some work through those elbows. And over your head if you can. See how far up you can go. Oh, well done. Great. And control those hands to bring them back to your lap. Lovely. Then have a little bit of a stir. So imagine you've got a, I don't know, big bowl of cake mixture or something. You need to give it a stir. Start quite gently. Take your time. Super. Start to increase the size of those circles. That's the way. Work up to 2 or 3 really good big stretches, reaching around in all directions. That's super. Loosening up those shoulders. Great. Starting to bring those circles in now. Gradually reducing until you come to a bit of a pause. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. That's great. Ease into it. Small circles to begin with. That's it. Starting to work those circles a little bit bigger each time now. Working up to 2 or 3 really good big stretches all the way around. Lovely. That's great. Now start to bring those circles in. slowing it down, reducing the size of the circle, and gradually coming to a pause. Lovely, bringing those hands to rest in your lap. Lovely, we're going to continue movement through the arms and shoulders. So with your hands together, we're going to reach forward. And then bring yourself sitting up nice and tall in the chair. And again, reaching forwards. Lovely. Good, one more go. Can you go a little bit further? That's smashing, well done. And bring yourself sitting nice and tall in the chair. You're going to bring those hands into your hips, so back where your pockets are. Lovely, you're going to allow your shoulders to go with you. And swing your hands across to the other hip. Shoulders come to, so you've got a bit of a twist through the middle going on. And back again. Lovely. And again, round to your hip. And back. Lovely. Once more on each side. Across to your hip. And coming back. Super. Can you drop your hands a bit lower? Run them along the outside of your thigh. Round your knees. Up the other thigh into your hip. Sitting nice and tall when you finish the movement. And again, hands nice and heavy. Roll them forwards. Round your knees. Back to your hip. Lovely. Can you go a bit lower maybe? Hang those hands heavy. Swing them forwards. Around your shins if you can reach that far. And back to your other hip. And back in the other direction as low as you can go. Swinging round. And back to the hips. So you're loosening up these core muscles and support your posture. That's great. I'm going to continue movement through the arms and shoulders. Lovely. So just relax your hands by your side. Okay, if you turn your hands so they're facing ahead of you, keep the arms nice and long. Going to gently rotate round so your palms are facing out to either side. And back again. So that's a gentle rotation through the arms and the shoulders. Palms out and palms forwards. And again, out and forwards. Once more. And bringing those arms to rest. Lovely. I'm going to lift at the shoulders this time, so give me a shrug. And relax that down. It may help for you to breathe in as you lift. And out as you release. One more time, lift and release. Lovely, just going to roll those shoulders round, so bring them forwards, up and back, nice and slowly, just circling through your shoulders, releasing any tension that's built up. That's great, lovely. Good, bring those arms back to your side. I'm going to take one hand up to about shoulder height, certainly no higher than that. Lean in that direction. You might find a slight lift off your chair. Sitting up nice and tall, relax that arm down. Just shake through, and again, hand up to about shoulder height. Lean in that direction, using all these core muscles. Great. And sitting up nice and tall. Relax that arm down and we'll go the other side. So hand up to shoulder height, leaning that direction. Not much room in my studio. Sitting up nice and tall and relax that down. Let's try that again. So hand up to shoulder height, leaning in that direction. Feel that stretch down your side. Wonderful, well done. Coming up nice and tall in the chair. Relax that arm down. Great. I'm encouraging you to have your feet a little bit wider apart for this one. You're going to lean down on one side. So reaching over your hip towards the floor. That's it, just as far as it's comfortable for you. And then pull yourself up nice and tall in the chair. Lovely. Providing that didn't make you feel at all dizzy, we'll try it again. So reaching directly over your hip, try not to come forwards. That's it, reaching down to your side. Great, and pull yourself up tall in the chair. Let's go the other side. So reaching down over your hip towards the floor or as far as you can. That's great. Bring yourself up nice and tall in the chair. Lovely. You might want to pause for a breath in and out. And again, reaching over your hip. Go as far as you can, comfortably can. And bringing yourself up nice and tall in the chair. That's great. Lovely. So we're just going to get a bit of our John Travolta's on. So you're going to reach across your body and bring your hand back to your hip. And again, if you're pointing to the corner of your room, and bring your hand back to the hip. One more time on this side. That's lovely. You're going to go the other way. So reach across your body, pointing to the corner of the room. Bring the hand back to the hip. And again, reaching across. Great. Saturday night fever, here we come. Lovely. Great stuff. Give those arms a shake out. Lovely. We're going to return to a bit of marching. So just left, right, left, right. Superb. Bring the arms in as well. Great. Hope you're feeling fine. You're doing really well. I'm going to pick up pace a little bit. That's super. Great. Slowing it down. We're getting those knees a bit higher. Oh, you look determined. That's great stuff. Keep it going. Only a few more seconds. I'm going to count down from 5 and then we're going to start to slow down. So bear with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start to slow that down and come into a rest. Well done. You can probably feel your heart a little bit now, which is my aim actually. So we'll do a little bit of stretching and then I'm going to show you some work that you can do with weights. I haven't got any sophisticated equipment. I've just got a couple of bottles of water. You can use tin cans or jars or anything you have around the house really. Okay, so let's give it our arms and legs a bit of a stretch out. You start with the legs. Just going to turn to the side to think it gives you a better view. So just bring one foot forward, resting your heel on the floor. Nice straight leg if it will go. If you need a bit of bend at the elbow, at the knee, then do so. But get that leg as straight as it will go. Okay, imagine there's a bit of string on your big toe. We're going to give that a pull. You're drawing your toes up towards you. Feel your calf muscle start to engage. Just hold it there for a second. All right, lovely. Now you can just relax that tension away. Keep the leg out straight. Both hands over then to your bent knee. Sitting nice and tall and face ahead of you. Lean forward. Keep that back flat. That's it. Just come far enough to feel a slight pull in the back of your straight leg. Going to hold it there a second. Great stuff. And ease yourself back up nice and tall in the chair. Bring that foot in and take the other foot forward. Okay, so heel resting on the floor. Bit of string on your big toe. Give it a pull. Draw those toes up towards you. Feel that calf muscle engaging. That's it. Just hold it a second. Lovely. And just ease that up. So nice and relaxed. With a leg there, hands on your bent knee, sitting tall, chin up, keep looking ahead of you as you lean forward, just far enough to feel pull in your straight leg. Wonderful, hold it there a second. Great, now you can begin to push yourself back up nice and tall in the chair, bring that foot back to the work position, and we'll just have a stretch through the arms. So we're going to take your hands behind you, hold on to the chair if that's easy to do, or you can just relax your arms by your side. Just going to pull your shoulder blades together, so you're pushing your chest forward, sit nice and proud. See if you can get your shoulder blades to meet, and then relax that down. Lovely. You're going to stretch the other way by bringing your hands together, reaching forwards. push into your hands so your shoulder blades are coming apart. Now start to lean forwards. Keep those hands and elbows high. Feel that, keep the back flat so you feel it stretch. Lovely. Super. Great. You can start to ease that off. So relax your arms. Use your hands, pressing down onto your knees. Ease yourself up nice and tall in the chair. That's super. Lovely. Okay. So if you have something like a bottle of water or can of beans handy, you can join me for a bit of weight work. This will be for strengthening your arms and shoulders. So we're going to start with, I'm going to turn to the side, I think it's a better view. So starting with your weight resting on your knee, tuck your elbow in tight to your rib cage. You're going to bring that bottle up towards your shoulder and then bring it back to the knee. So it's up to the shoulder and back to the knee. So we're going to aim for 10. If you've had enough after, 6 or 7, that's fine. Okay, you can take a break and join in with the next set of exercises if you like. I think I slightly lost count, but I think that's 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Let's try the same with the other arm. I'm going to count properly this time. So elbow in, bring the hand up towards the shoulder. Great. And again, lift. That's good. And 3. 4. Count along with me if you like. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. That's great. Bring that weight to rest on your knee. Back to the first arm. We're going to do the same motion, but we're going to have a pause halfway. So let me do a side view for you. We'll bring the weight up to your shoulder just as before, but halfway down, just going to hold it there and then release. And again, all the way up, holding at half mast and then release. Number 3, hold it halfway and then relax. 2 more to go, up to the shoulder. Holding it halfway down and then relax. Last time, up to the shoulder, holding halfway and bringing that hand to rest on your lap. Lovely. Other side then, same again, up to the shoulder, holding halfway down and then bringing the weight to your knee. Keep that elbow in, weight coming to the shoulder, pause at halfway and release. And number 3, holding halfway down and release. 2 more to go, up to the shoulder, that's the way, well done, holding there and release. And 1 more time, up to the shoulder, pausing halfway and releasing that off. Great, well done. You give the shoulders a little roll if you need to. Our next set of exercises work the muscles at the back of your arm, so those that help you raise from the chair and shift around in bed and so on. So you're going to just relax the arm by your side, so your hand is over the top of your weight. Don't squeeze it too hard. So your arm should be nice and relaxed, straight at the elbow and the wrist. Keep them that nice and strong. The movement's going to come from the shoulder. So just going to swing your weight towards the back of the chair, just a short way, and then release. So it needn't be a big movement. That's it. And we'll aim for 10 again. This will be number 3. Great. In my usual sessions, we use resistance bands for these exercises. And they're available free of charge to our clients. And I'll let you have full details of how to get in touch at the end of the video. And now I'm talking, I've lost count again. Great, I think 2 more will do it. That's lovely. One more. Well done. And relax that arm down. Super. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So relax your arm by your side. Nice straight arm, nice straight back. Keep facing ahead of you. Just draw that hand to the back of the chair and release. And again, bring the hand to the back of the chair. Lovely. Just a short swing. That's great. I think that's 4 and 5. So halfway through this set. 7, 8. Great. 9. Can you bear with me one more? 10. Lovely. And relax that arm down. Super. So with both hands together now, if you can. You might prefer to do it one arm at a time. But if you can do both together, we're going to lift the arms up and out to the side to just about shoulder height, certainly no higher. And then relax them down. And keep it nice and controlled. So lifting up and relaxing that down. Okay, this is number 3. And relax that down. We're going to do 2 more if you can. If you've had enough, then you can take a break. See if you can manage these last 2, lifting up. Super. And ease that down. Maybe don't worry if you can't reach shoulder height, just as high as you can comfortably manage. Lovely. And ease that down. And bring those hands to rest. Great. So for my last exercise with the weights, this is for your shoulders. And it's a bit like doing a press up, but from a chair. He thought that was possible. Lovely. So you're going to bring both hands up to your shoulder. And you're going to push forwards, rolling the knuckles on top, and then bring the hands back to the shoulder. I'll do a side view if that helps. Both hands together, pushing up, that shoulder height for the elbows and the wrists, and bring the hand back to the shoulder. Great. Number 3, pushing forwards, and bring the hands back to the shoulder. Keep sitting tall. That's 4. Lovely. We'll aim for 10. So this is halfway. You're doing great. If this is causing any pain in your shoulder, then you can stop. So you still with me? Lovely. 8. Doing absolutely great. Lovely. 2 more to go. Big push. That's lovely. Bring the hands back to the shoulder, and once more. That's super job. Lovely. We're just going to pop those weights down now. Lovely. And we'll just have a sort of cool down period. So we'll start by just having a gentle march. Really nice and slowly, hardly lifting the feet at all. That's it. Great. Bring those arms down by your side, rest your feet, give your hands a shake. Give everything a bit of a shake through. And sway the arms forward and back, nice and relaxed. Just feel how heavy they are. That's super. Lovely. Bringing them to rest. Just give the shoulders a roll. That's it. Super. So sit nice and tall. Just going to put a little bit of movement through the neck and shoulders. So keep that back nice and tall, chin up high. Turn your head only. Have a look to your left. And then bring your eyes through centre. Look round to your right. Bring those eyes through centre again. Looking left. And again to your right. Great. Bring the eyes forward. Keep the back nice and tall. Just tuck your chin in. Look down towards the floor or into your lap. Feel that lengthen down the back of your neck. And lift your chin and eyes. Look upwards. Don't throw your head too far back. Great. Bring your chin down again. Look back into your lap. That's it. Great, and a final look up. Who knows, there might be inspiration. And then bringing your eyes forward. Lovely, still sitting nice and tall. Allow your head to tilt to one side. Don't push or strain. Just let the weight of your head do the moving. That's lovely. And then tilt your head the other way. Keep it nice and relaxed. Great. Once more on each side. Smooth movements. Nice and slow. That's it. Last time. Lovely. And then lifting your head up nice and tall. Super duper. We're just going to have a bit of a what we call our nosy neighbouring, so a bit of a spinal twist. So we're going to bring the left hand to the back of the chair, or just relax by your side and reach across. So your right hand's coming across to your left knee. So both hands are on the left hand side, like so. You're going to look that direction, so looking over your left shoulder, just feel a bit of a twist through your spine. And then ease that off coming forward. So keep it nice and relaxed. You don't need to strain at all. Have another look, just as far as is comfortable for you. And ease that off. Lovely. Bring your hands to the front so you're square for a moment. And go the other way. So right hand to the back of the chair, will relax by your side. And reach across your body so your left hand is coming to your right knee. So you've got both hands on the right hand side. That makes sense. Looking over the right shoulder this time. Keep your chin high, so plenty of room to twist through your core. And relax that coming forward. And again, have another look over your right shoulder. And relax that coming forward. Super. Now then a final one, it's a bit of a stretch through your back. So bring your feet and knees together. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Just going to step your feet a little bit further forward so you're making a bit of a ramp with your legs. Hands together at the top of your lap. And roll them forwards. Coming over your knees and as far as is comfortable for you. Okay, so don't strain. Just slowly allow your hands to roll down your legs. Feel that stretch through your back. Should be comfortable. If it's hurting at all, then ease off. Lovely. When you're ready, just walk your hands back up your legs. Bring yourself back up nice and tall in the chair. Back to the work position. And we're done. So well done. Thank you for joining me. So just to recap, I'm Christina and I'm from PosAbility. And you should see our contact details along the screen there. So we have 6 sessions that run throughout the week. They're live via Zoom and they're interactive. So there'll be an instructor and a whole group of people all ready to make new friends. So if you think you would like to join us, then please get in touch. Or perhaps you know a friend or relative you think might benefit from our service. You can get in touch on their behalf and I can let you have full details of all the sessions and when they are. So thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.